How about that? Yeah. Can you kick this? I don't think I can do it. Papi.
Papi Shuro. Oh, Fitness World.
So she's strong. She's 45-pound plates for laterals. Let's see how many guys can do that. Full day of training. As you know, I train twice a week. How often do you train?
Are you serious?
Every day.
Really? You lift weights every day?
I train weights 4 times a week, and then I do biking 3 times a week.
I'm a cyclist and I lift weights just to stay good at the bike race. I just want to look the same as I do. So I don't need to train that much, but for you, what are your goals?
I'd like to have more muscles. I'm still trying to put on more muscle, and by doing that, it does help me with my performance on the bike, especially when I train legs. So I mostly train legs, glutes. Yeah, my sprint is great, especially for a woman. It's just my endurance is like my VO2 max could be better. So I'm still.
And for those of you who know stats, 700 watts for 5 seconds is a sprint and 400 for a minute. My sprint is around 1200 for 5 seconds and 750, 775 for a minute. That's what we do.
Greg knows all my stats. I don't know my stats honestly myself. I have to ask Greg my stats. So that's great.
Before she met me, you were mostly like a runner.
Yes.
You ran all the time. So you had good cardio for running, but you never
My
bike
legs were
race.
not developed at all.
And you weren't really training hard. You're training like Jeff Nippard, half-ass all the time.
Yeah.
When you go to the gym, do you have a set plan, like how many reps and set and weight, or what do you actually do?
I mostly train my lower body, and I do sprinkle some upper body here and there. I don't have a really structured program, but I do train harder than last time.
Train harder than last time.
Mostly my
You're not
legs.
using Macro Factor app or some app that says how many reps to do. We don't leave 5 reps in reserve.
I try to go as close to failure as I can on every set.
And we are doing some Blue Lobster,
I have Janicki juice,
creatine. We're eating protein bars on the way to the gym.
Seco. I had a fudge brownie from the cookbook.
Come check out the fridge. You can see this is how easy it is to eat healthy. Everything is prepared in advance with your potatoes and your eggy rice. Recipes from the cookbook. We got the blueberry French toast. Of course, these amazing fudge brownies. Eating these before the gym.
They're so good.
That's a bomb. I'm gonna take these out. Peanut butter.
I had 3 fudge brownies before the gym, and so I'm all ready to go to failure. Oh my God. Ay, papi.
Geez, sounds like you're in the bedroom,
Ay,
babe.
papi.
Papi.
Papi Shuro. Fitness World. Low-key, Fitness World sounds like we're going to like Disney World. It's like Fitness World.
So she's strong. She's 45-pound plates for laterals. Let's see how many guys can do that. Remember Stallone did the friggin' challenge there? I got like 5 million views on that video. He was doing this with fake plates and everyone thought it was real.
I just realized now that I did a big bike race yesterday, and honestly, my legs are not fresh.
Mine are never fresh.
So the same weight I usually do feels really, really hard today. So I think
So
I'm gonna...
Jeff would say you have to switch exercises and you're done. I just say train harder than last time. Not every day can you get better. So if you're having a bad day, you just give it the best you got, you hope for the best, try it hard, and then the next day you try to do better.
Like I'm like, okay, it's not the type of day I'm gonna get a PR type shit. It's just it's not it today. But I can still train harder than last time.
Exactly. And you go from one exercise to the next. What you do, basically, you'll do like a set of legs, and then while you're resting, you do like shoulders or like arms or something.
Yeah, I'm not here. I don't have time to waste. I'm like optimizing my time in the gym. So I like to run from like one machine to the next, circuit style, a bit like you.
So for me, I'm doing the back machine over there, and I come over and do chest. I go back and forth, so that while I'm resting, I'm always training something else. Next up, back. Whew. Yeah, this is set number 1.
Yes.
Good warm up.
I'm not playing games.
It was a good warm up.
That was actually my second set.
Oh boy. All right, I got to do back. I already rested too long.
I like to do this one standing more than sitting. I feel like I feel it more in my rear delts. It's just a connection thing for me. The vibes are high. So this time I'm gonna attempt to go a little bit heavier and do less reps, just like pushing my limits here.
So this is optimized training for sprinting on the bike. You can see she's pushing back
I'm trying to be explosive on the way up.
and controlled on the way down. Oh, jeez. Editor almost got taken out.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So one thing that I think people don't realize, especially for women, is how good bike riding is for cardio. So many people are runners, they're walking, they're doing steps, which takes forever. First off, walking isn't cardio. Unless you're a fat, out of shape piece of shit, like old person or something, walking is not cardio. For a fit person, like if we go for a walk, that's just moving. It's not cardio. Cardio is something to improve your fitness. If you switch from running to cycling, you're immediately gonna get gains in your legs. So if you're a runner, you're not gonna have as big of legs as if you're a bike rider. So if you want legs like this, try bike riding. The cardio is building your muscles. Every time you go up a hill, your legs are gonna get more and more muscle because it's literally the same thing. You've seen this exercise. It's like doing a leg press or a squat on a bike. So you're doing cardio and lifting weights at the same time. I'm a bike rider now. I hardly train my legs at all, and my legs are probably my best body part from all the sprinting on the bike. And you're sprinting on the bike, your legs have grown like crazy. You stop running and switch to bike racing, huge difference. And so there's one tip to learn from this video is stop with the running and stop thinking that taking steps is cardio and start riding a bike. Immediate gains, that's the hack.
More of that.
And go hard, harder than last time. None of this boring pussy shit. Like you have to go hard.
Like
if you don't push yourself, you're not gonna make the gains. Like this is cardio. Like when I take a shit, is it cardio? I sat on the toilet seat and I stood up. It's not cardio. Like if you walk for cardio, you're either my grandma or you're like 400 pounds.
The reason why I focus on my hamstrings a lot at the gym is because I get most of my quad work done on the bike. Like yesterday, for example, big bike race, my quads are dead. So my hamstrings, I gotta focus more on my hamstrings when I actually go to the weight room. So that's what I am doing. And I personally actually enjoy more the seated leg curl. But for some reason in this gym, it's like I'm lazy. It's in another room and I don't wanna go. I'm doing the lying one today, but I know that I get a better stretch with the seated leg curl. This is a different hip thrust machine that I usually use, so to be honest, sometimes I kind of forget what was my weight the last time, but we don't come to this gym that often. Usually I actually use my band, but for my warm-up set, I don't use it. This feels very light today.
So you think bands helps you concentrate on your glutes more?
I feel my glutes way more when I use my bands.
So does this feel like a bike sprint?
No.
No.
This is very glute.
The problem with biking is if you don't get off the seat, you're not really working your glutes as much, it's more your legs. But if you're sprinting up off the seat, it's better. So do you do one warm-up set and then you're into your hard set? Or do you like do multiple warm-ups?
No, that was my warm-up set.
So one warm-up set, about 15 reps, and then the next heavier weight to failure?
So next one's gonna be banded, more weight, less reps.
All right, so for most of my sets, I try to go as hard as I can. So once I reach failure, I either do partial reps or I put the weight down and I take the plates off and I just keep going. So a drop set or partial reps after failure. So a really easy way to increase the intensity. Just do a drop set or do partial reps. Either of those gonna work every single time. Exercise a little sus for the men, but we still gotta do it. Warm up 15. I don't think there's any difference between building muscle and preserving muscle. To preserve muscle, you need less training or less intensity than to build it. But every time I go to the gym, I'm trying to build muscle as if I'm like 20 or 30 years old. The difference is I'm too old to get super jacked. Plus I'm not on a cycle of steroids like I did for over 10 years. So I'm just trying to keep the best that I can, the best gains I can. And surprisingly, I'm actually have more muscle than when I was 45 at 50. So I'm clearly doing something right. And I think what I've done is I'm training less and I'm able to recover. By training only twice a week, I'm not overdoing my body. On top of all the cardio I'm doing, if I were to train my body like 4 or 5, 6 days a week like I used to, I think I would be training so much that my body couldn't recover. I have less training, but more gains. So it's not always important to do more, it's to train smarter. Train hard and train smart, that's the best way to make your gains. Or like Jeff Nippert said, for shoulder press, just pick a weight and do 5 to 6 reps with it, and every week add 5 to 10 pounds. Forever. And in a year, you'll have way bigger shoulders. But don't do it on laterals, because laterals you can only progress for so long. But shoulders, it's an indefinite amount of training that you can progress for.
I'm doing Bulgarian split squat, I love it. And I'm trying to like lean my body forward so I feel it more in my glutes, like this.
I gotta know, and the audience wants to know, what exactly are you training for? Like to look hot on the beach in the summer? Like most girls are trying to look hot. Like what is your goal with this? What is going on right now?
Well, I mean, it's fun to look good. And like, of course, every girl likes to look good in a bikini. But right now, and what you've taught me is I'm really getting a lot of dopamine from, for example, like improving my sprint on the bike and setting PRs on the bike. So I've actually been like more interested or just excited to not only chase aesthetic goals, but chase functional, like performance goals. Like really, it's all about performance for me right now.
I say the same thing to everyone. My own self, I always wanted to be better at bodybuilding, but I found that trying to be stronger and be a power lifter or bike racer, it's more a performative goal. And so if you only care about the aesthetics, your brain can kind of get messed up because you can't always improve. But if your goal is to like get stronger at something or to be faster at running or biking or whatever, then it gives you something concrete to go for versus just, I want my ass to get bigger.
I just think it's good to like learn that even if you're still young, like learn to like chase performance, because if you're only chasing aesthetics, honestly, like I'm 35, but when I'm 45, 55, maybe I won't be as happy with my looks, but at least I'll still be chasing like, oh, I can get better at this, better at that, like performance, and I'm still gonna have that excitement there. So I think it's better to learn this as like the youngest possible, actually.
I'm so much happier to see that you're chasing like bike racing, because if all you cared about was looking good in a bikini, how long can that be good? Like at 40, you're probably gonna peak here and get worse. And when people are younger, like in your 20s, you only care about the aesthetics. You're going to the gym to look good, to look max, to have a V taper, get shredded, whatever. But like when you're my age, when you're 50, you're not gonna look better when you're 30. It just doesn't happen. So there has to be another reason to do this, like trying to live a long and healthy life. And so by chasing a different goal other than just aesthetics, I think it's the best way to keep you interested in the gym for the long haul, because I've been at it since I was 10. It's 40 years. Most people train for 4 years, they get on gear and then they quit, they don't give a shit. I'd rather see somebody just want to train for the fun of it, for the health of it. The aesthetics is part of it, but there has to be a mix or you're never going to stick with it.
Yeah, like Clavicular hates going to the gym.
He already hates it, he's 19.
Aesthetics. There's no way he's chasing performance.
And once you reach your peak, then what? Like even Jeff Nipper's program, once you can improve on the shoulder press, which isn't gonna take very long, then what? Every week he wants you to get better, and then if you don't get better, you have to switch to a different exercise. It's like there's more to life than just getting better every day on whatever exercise you're doing. No matter how natural you are, there's only so long you're gonna get good. Let's say I was like early 30s, I was peak. If you take steroids, there's only gonna be so long that works. You got 5 more years maybe. Then you're what? You're 35, 40 years old. Then you're done. And how are you gonna enjoy the gym? Like you need to do it for something other than just improving at the aesthetics, because that's only gonna take you so far.
It really changed the way that I see exercise. Trust me, like honestly, 5 years ago, it was purely for aesthetic reasons that I was going to the gym, and it really has changed.
Maturing is realizing that everything I said was right.
Yeah, maturing is realizing.
They don't know because they're young.
Yeah, but Gress is always right, basically.
I agree. Can we get a hug?
Oh.
How about that? Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of other science-based lifters like Jeff, in his shoulders, he's like, you need to do 7 different angles for the delt because cadavers have 7. No, you don't. You just need to go in, pick your favorites, and train hard. Science-based lifting is killing most people's gains because they overthink everything and they think you need to do 7 different exercises for shoulders. I do shoulder presses and laterals, and that's about it. Shoulders are fine. So just pick what you like, enjoy your workouts, and have fun with it while training hard. If you do that and you're consistent for years, I promise you're gonna make your gains. First thing for shoulders, put the seat up so that you're actually going through full range of motion. A lot of people start lifting here, like Jeff. What you do is you put the seat up. Unless you're 6 foot tall, you put the seat up. That way there's more range of motion. Start low. All the way up.
And then at the end, I'm just gonna do partials.
It was Karate Kid Part 1. And then they like to kick. Can you kick this?
Almost. Well, like this?
Yeah, I don't think I can do it. Nice. If you're trying to be healthy, make sure you get your blood work done. Go to AlgaRx. Doctors can prescribe you whatever you need. If it's enclomiphene, testosterone, peptides. If you're trying to lose weight, whatever you need, a doctor will prescribe you pharmaceutical medication. Remember, it's not some SARM's website. It's all legal products, pharmaceutical, that doctors prescribe you. If you're interested, code Greg, 10% off. Click the link in the description.
So you know this exercise? It's called the ugly butt. I mean, it's the back extension, but you literally have to like squeeze and do the ugly butt motion, which maybe you shouldn't even film. But like I said, it gives you an ugly butt. All right, that's it for the video. We are out. So thanks for joining us on this workout.
HCLT supplements, code Greg.
Or the best code of them all, MEP.
Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, watch the bloops, cookbooks, training books, coaching plans.
By me and my team.
Basically everything on the world that you're interested in, it's somewhere on my website or somewhere. So just go check it out. And until next time,
We're out.